What are we talking about?
We're
sorry.
talking about how
troubles.
Joey and Minerel have wandered off to go find the sleeves.
No, they haven't. We need to tell them what to do.
It happened off
we know.
screen.
It happened there.
It happened, now we're going.
Were they listening to the bag or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That's
we're gonna
exactly.
kill that guy, right, Joey? That creepy guy.
We're not gonna kill him.
Hey, Miriam, we have
need
some
information
bad
out
news.
of him.
Oh, we are.
You know how we had that tower, and then that other tower, and then the guy was in the tower? It turns out he's the one eating the shapeshifter plane.
Oh.
Which
I knock in a very friendly way.
I focus for a moment.
An 18 to bluff.
You were in
I'm
the
gonna-
elemental chaos?
yes.
Joey,
Oh.
Joey,
Well
let me
then.
show you how to do a friendly knock. I'm gonna show him how this is done.
I know
By the
all
way-
about doors.
There you
for an
go.
undisclosed region.
I make an incredibly friendly knock on the door.
By which you mean you obliterate the house with your
Okay,
mind.
I'll do my thing in text so that Joey and Minuel can have the
Yeah,
floor
sorry, I
for-
didn't realize we were jumping right to that when I sent that.
No, that's fine. I will be discussing with.
Yeah, go ahead. Send me the message while these two do it. And
The audience will see what's going on.
well, you guys will in a minute, but I'm gonna. Have
Sorry, podcast listeners.
You're
you.
all gonna get caught up in a moment, but when we go back to the wagon. For now, though.
I just rolled a 42 to block. Oh, Joey, you do the talking.
Hey, we're here for our information.
I gave you the scroll. Good day. He shuts the door in your face.
Whoa, whoa, I put my hoof in between the door before he closes it.
Oh,
What?
Which scroll is
Your
this
pincher,
now?
and you just lever it open.
The one I gave you last week, sending you after a rhythmancer.
No, we're not talking about that. We want more information.
Wonderful. You'll have to pay for it. Please leave. Or give me some gold.
Hey,
how much gold?
listen, why are we talking to a servant? Where's your master?
Well, he's taking care of the wife that you beat to hell last time you were
How
here.
much gold? How much of a bribe do you want?
It's not my bribe, it's the master's fee.
Oh, is bribing you out of the question then?
I'm bribable.
What would we get
but,
out of him?
He'll let us through.
How about this? I roll athletics and open the door.
Oh,
I got crap!
You fumble and get a horn stuck in place of your hoof now.
Ow.
Joey tries to beat the door down with his bug arm, and it just breaks off like a boiled crab leg.
Good God, come into the...
She's pitying you.
he
That's one way
hates
to
us. Great.
Okay, just walk up to the
Stay here.
guy's lair.
Stay here right now. Travis, watch them. I'm going to go talk to the master.
What's up, Travis?
Travis. What's up, Trav?
I hate your hair.
If it helps, I don't find you that attractive either.
Damn!
God.
Is that
3D
so?
pig women.
Is that so, sir?
I can't quite tell what you're doing with those glasses, and I hope to God they're just some sort of enchanted
35 to his will.
Congrats, you... What have you done? So I know what to
I want to
describe.
force him to find me attractive.
What the
Wait,
fuck?
I thought you were
Okay.
completely against this just last
Okay,
time we were
wait
here.
a second. You have a shit fit over this dude being super into elves, and now you're trying to brainwash someone into getting off on you.
Well,
Good
I don't
job.
like the idea that he sees. This was a bad idea. I don't know.
No, it's already happened. Let's keep going with it.
I
Live
was
with your
trying
terrible
to-
You
decision.
rolled
He comes
the
over
roll.
and just wraps his arms around you, pinning you to the wall.
Nope.
Oh God, Joey, help!
33. He's over here now. I say
You,
hands
you
off,
shove
buddy.
him. He is
Mineral, what did you
trying
do?
so hard to get past Joey.
He bruised my ego. He bruised it.
Joey
I have
bruised
to-
his
Put him back
trachea.
Mineral, put him back to normal.
Oh, fine. I guess
Actually,
I'll.
wait, no. Make him find you attractive, but also too socially awkward to act on it.
No, that's. I'm not gonna change his
You're
personality.
asking Mineral to craft some pretty specific.
I'm not like.
personality
I'm not
traits.
gonna. I'm not gonna turn him into a different person. I'll just release him
What
from his
in
did
the
it.
hell is going on down here?
I release him from his compulsion to find me attractive.
Travis, get back in the closet. You too.
I'll say.
It's about damn time. You need to keep better control of your manservants. They're handsy.
And this giant elf that's blocking the doorway.
Alright, I go in. I barge into his office.
I follow Joey.
He's still upstairs. Hello again, Mr. Hooves.
Hi, friend. Give us more information. We need it.
On what?
Everything. Whatever you came up with your sleaze powers.
I want you to know that I still find you creepy, but I've forgotten why, so I'm not going to do anything right now.
Wonderful. No, we can't hear you, Algernon.
Drack'll say a thing.
How about now?
There you go.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. No, I really... What specifically do you want? Everything is a little broad.
We want to know about shapeshifters and the people who smuggle them.
I would love to answer that, but unfortunately, you know more than I do.
Well, that doesn't help then. We want to hey, how about this? What are the laws regarding shapeshifters in this town?
You realize you could go ask the librarian rather than me? She's got a much
Ask
better
him.
grasp.
But I'm here now,
Hey,
so just tell me.
the tiny Algernon on your shoulder is saying, ask him about El Coyote.
Yeah, you know anybody called the Coyote?
As
El
a matter
Coyote.
of fact, I do. He's a trader, came to town a few months back.
And what
Sells
does he
wonderful
trade in?
wares, and he's delivered a few elf girls to me.
Did you say traitor?
Entirely willing. Don't give me that look.
I'm not sure they were really elves.
Mineral! I'm
What?
gonna need you to do a sweep of the elf girls.
Oh,
The
You want me to-
elfness is likely
what
only
do you
skin
want me
deep.
to? You want me to
Change
do like
lines.
an elf scan or something?
Yeah.
What do you want me?
Scan minds for changes.
Okay. Do you want me to go looking for a ritual or just like try and do it with my Arcana check?
Just like blow out an EMP or whatever you do.
What? What's an EMP?
You
It's
know,
an elf magic problem.
Yeah, that. Exactly.
Is
You
there
got
any other
elf-
kind?
Elemental
Oh.
mind powers.
You guys
Alright,
have
sir.
it.
Man, that's pretty good,
I want
actually.
to roll Arcana to scan for fake elves.
Okay, you're gonna have a limited range from where you're standing, but sure.
Okay. I'll put my face to the floor so it's easier because they're all down below. 35.
Mm-hmm. Neither Travis, the butler, or any of the three directly below you, who I never named, are shapeshifters. You
What
do,
about the
however,
other?
realize there is an invisible person in this room.
What?
Invisible, like transparent, or just unseen?
Unseen.
Okay.
The desk.
In the room with you guys.
How many shapeshifters?
Which one is it?
In
Mineral.
the room
there's a
with
s-
you guys.
I know, but I'm saying, Mineral, what is it?
What is what?
The thing you saw.
Oh. What?
Were
Where-
you not paying attention again?
Where are the
You're not paying
goddamn
attention to your
shapeshifters?
own powers.
I was paying attention. I'm
You found an
role-playing.
invisible person in this room.
Where
I
are the
know.
shapeshifters in this room?
I'm role playing. God.
Okay.
Stop breaking my immersion.
Alright then, what is it? Like, where is
Well-
it?
If there's an invisible shapeshifter in this room, I guess there's not much space it could be. There's only a few squares here.
Check the desk. The desk is a shapeshifter.
The desk might be a shapeshifter, that's true. Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the desk. And
That's
I'm gonna...
actually his bed. The desk is the thing Joey's leaning on.
Oh,
Oh god.
okay. I'm gonna take out my knife that cuts dimensions and stab the desk.
No!
Why?
That's the worst,
That
dumbest
is
thing.
fantastic, Wood. Please tell me you had a good reason for doing that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a person in disguise. So I
So
wasn't
you
really
stabbed
thinking-
them with the dimension-cutting knife.
Look, let me compensate you for the desk.
That would be
How much
nice.
was it?
It was around 2,000 gold with import fees.
Oh, how much would it cost to repair that small bit of damage? Just a tiny little hole.
Well, given that I have an entire group of elves downstairs, not much. I will settle for a mere 500 coins.
Oh, fine. I give him 500 gold.
Oh, you have definitely risen in my esteem. Thank you.
But there's probably some piece of furniture in this room that's a shapeshifter. So can you suggest like a non-violent way to...
How do you come to that conclusion? He says, raising a brow.
Well, my shapeshifter sense is going off. I'm a scion.
My trick knee tells me there's a shapeshifter
I
near.
read people's minds and also magic.
Oh. He snaps his fingers and his wife, still comatose, appears.
Oh.
Oh.
You did quite a number on her, you realize. She hasn't woken up since your last visit.
Oh.
Don't
I've been keeping
worry,
her
I'll
hidden.
I'll inspire her bones to knit themselves back into place.
Your words actually do ease her breathing a little bit. She's not waking, but she seems to be more at ease.
Ooga chaka.
I say,
I'd offer to
you're a
help, but I-
strong, independent female in a man's world.
What?
That's my inspiring words.
Yes,
Truly.
yes, she is. At that.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
I think
Bada
that was
bing, bada
more-
boom.
That was more than 4 inspiring words.
There's enough of them. Come on, it was close enough.
Well, since you were kind enough to do me that favor, I'll give you another tip. The coyote can usually be found in the Undercity. He seems to like areas with a lot of shadow. Guy manages to escape at a moment's notice, and I've never figured out how.
And here's another tip for you about the coyote. He's probably not selling you authentic wares, if you get my meaning.
I'm not marrying
Nudge,
them.
nudge.
I don't care.
Oh, well.
As long as it looks like
gross.
it, buddy.
I don't
Well-
ask what you get up to in your wagon.
They only look 12.
Sexy hot tub.
And then he sees the chickhamel and just shakes his
I
head.
don't
Yeah.
like this place.
He looks out the window, and a chicken leg camel is hobbling out of the hole in the side of the wagon.
This place still kind of creeps me out.
Get out of the way, butler. Go buttle some other place.
Go butt somewhere else.
Unseen by the two of you, he gives you the finger as you leave.
Unseen by him, I give him the hoof.
He would not know to recognize it.
Oh man, give him the hook.
Only a Minotaur understands.
Well, it's either that or the pincer, so...
So, people in the wagon, your conclusions that you came to, and quick for the podcast listeners.
Okay, we determined that linguistically the coyote is almost certainly Alfonso de Tambor, aka Lord Cucarachas.
It fits his naming scheme. You mean?
Yeah.
I
Given
don't
the
think.
Well, I
fact that
but it could
particular
also be- but it
variant
also fits-
dialect between common and Latin.
Wait.
But it also
who-
fits my naming scheme. So what if
I'm
the
sorry.
coyote is me?
Oh. Oh, wait, are you Lord?
Well,
are you
at least you
Lord-
admitted it.
I am Lord Cucaracha.
Oh,
Well, I guess I roll
reach out.
initiative.
I
The
reach
dialect
out-
is a little different.
I reach out to his face to unmask him.
You just end up pulling on his cheeks. It's a very
Yep.
cute little moment.
We all think he's adorable, yes, Mineral. Okay.
All right.
Anyway,
Not adorable.
So you've figured out who the coyote most
I am
likely
a man.
is.
See, now I'm really understanding why Medibot said Algernon is voiced by Patrick Warburton.
fan art. Man, that was like the first really good in-character moment this week for you.
Ever in this entire
Everyone,
campaign.
you-
Not adorable.
No,
So, yeah,
I think
Other
the
things we...
specific common Latin dialect from which Algernon's family name originates is actually a slightly different one that developed in a neighboring region around year 200 is when the first differences in the dialects can really be seen. It was actually 30 years later made official by the institution of a council of linguists who formalized some of the rules about the language.
You also have to recall that Alfonso de Tambor's original reign was a millennia ago, and he has only recently been seen as not dead. So, ancient linguistics make perfect sense.
So, as we were saying
Anyway.
in Tells, currently it seems that the shifters weren't being extorted for anything more than their entrance fee, as far as the one we have can tell. So it seems like, whether out of the goodness of his heart or a buck, he was actually doing something pretty good. And while he may be ultimately to blame for the taxman's death, we're still sort of cool with him? I mean, that...
I don't know. Killing people is slightly
He needs to be
more
brought to
offensive than
justice for
saving
his
people.
methods, but
yeah, that's a good way to put it.
we're a lot more concerned with
it's a
getting...
grayer area than it was.
with fixing life for these people rather
Guys,
than...
he's not a black and white
cutting
villain. He has
down.
depth. You know,
well,
assuming this is
let's be
actually-
fair here. He was
Anyway, let's go to the
saving his
Undercity
own
and start-
people.
Let's start planning our Undercity capture.
I mean, he's
What?
not really that gray because he was saving his own people by killing other people.
Look,
What makes you think he's one of the shifters?
Well,
He is-
everybody says.
We
Yes.
have known he's a shifter.
Okay.
He is a
Everybody
shapeshifter.
saves their own people to kill us other people to, at some point or another. Like Gidnap did that when he killed those elves.
But he didn't really
What?
have to.
okay, we're getting back into Lich debate territory.
I also did regret
All
that.
right. Let's
Okay,
forget
let's-
about the morals of the situation. Who are we going to punish?
I
Look,
was
no
trying
matter
to-
what the morals are, we need to capture the guy.
Yeah,
so-
we need to
We need-
catch the guy.
We must capture El Coyote.
No, that's
So
not
let's
what
start
We
planning
must capture Al
Undercity
Qaeda.
campaign.
We will capture El Cajones.
Yeah, we could just keep making jokes too. I think
Yeah, let's try this again. What are your
It's
plans?
not like this is a comedy
Okay.
D&D campaign.
Okay, so he hides out in the Undercity, which is it like one big area, or
It's
is it
basically
literally-
a big
It's that big
bazaar
square.
with some
It's a
structures and
bazaar.
things there.
okay? And the guys,
I still want to ask Talia where I might find someone living her life on the surface.
Probably my house. They gave me one of those. I just kind of curl up in the corner in the laboratories. The
Does it
bubbling...
happen to be in the Undercity? That would be convenient.
Actually, yes.
Why
Huh.
don't... Wait, if they were thinning the guards to replace them with changelings, why don't we just round up all the guards and talk to them?
Well, they
Yeah, I
were
think-
thinning the guards to sneak changelings
Okay, gang.
past, and they may
gang.
have also been replacing them.
Hey gang, let's
Uh-huh.
split
Do
up.
both.
Let's form a changeling search team and a Thalia search team.
well,
Also,
they're going to the same place.
there's
Oh, no.
one thing I'm still unsatisfied with.
What's that?
Uh-huh.
Malthus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is definitely a heavy suspect.
I feel
All we
that-
know is that he wants changelings dead, and that's really all he's demonstrated so far.
the problem is that I don't think that we should send like one person to confront him.
He is
No.
a wizard.
He
He's
is
a liar and a wizard.
I still think we need to
Redundant,
find out
but
what the
yes.
official law of this kingdom is regarding changelings.
Doesn't
I looked it
matter.
up. There is no official law. I said
There
that.
is
there
no
is
law.
none.
He said.
Okay,
said
I
there's
think-
no law on him.
Here's my proposal. For now, we split into two teams. One team goes to Talia's house to look for fake Talia, and the other team goes to examine the guards and look for other changelings who might have infiltrated. And that team will pretty much obviously need Mineral on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
and I will obviously be on Talia's team because
Well, I'm happy to
We're-
help
we're
however I
bros.
can.
I
Okay.
guess I'll go with Gibnaf.
I'll go on guard team.
I think if you're going to head to my house, I should stay undercover so nobody knows that you have me around.
Okay, you
yeah,
can stay
that's
in the
incredibly
wagon
right.
Okay.
with this guy.
I'll stick around here.
Mr. K.
This camel is fantastic.
Sure. Who else is coming?
I tell Talia I have just the thing.
Done. Perfect.
Done. I'm a machine.
It's true. He is.
Sure are, Cod. You sure? Which team are you going with?
Let's see. If we have,
There's Talia team and guard team.
yeah, there's what team is Mineral going on?
guard.
I thought I was going on the team with
Oh yeah, sorry.
pro people.
That's
That makes sense because Mineral.
Mineral, Joey, and I will
What?
also go on that team, and then you three.
Yeah, because both Joey and Cod have
and then
experience.
this will be Talia team.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, we're good. And then Corgi Shriner and Real Talia and Mr. K and the Camel and Fake Mineral will be wagon
Watching
team.
the wagon.
Playing poker.
Okay.
Make sure no
I-
Baphomet come along and
Definitely let us know, signal us if anything is going down.
Worst
I'm not
case, I'll
sure,
manage
like-
to send something to your friend Stone.
Mm-hmm.
What now?
I said,
She'll
should
call
something
you.
go wrong here, I'll send you a signal.
How
She'll
did
text.
you know about that?
You're walking around with a mage, and you're constantly looking at a small pouch in your belt, which basically implies to me that you either have some kind of magical item there, or you're whipped. So,
Also, you pulled out.
Why does it
I
have
like
to be an or situation?
I like this. I like this person.
Also, you pulled out a banjo earlier and sang a song to it.
Yeah.
Also, you keep typing in hearts and X's and O's into it
Somehow.
on its somehow.
It's weird that you're doing that when you could just talk, I guess. What are you doing, Algernon?
alright. Which team do we want to follow first? Who wants
In
to
my
Talia
mind,
team.
Cellstone is literally an iPhone.
We want to follow Joey team because Joey's the team leader.
Okay.
No, let's follow Talia team because me and Mineral just did something.
Let's
Okay.
follow Team Tally.
Okay, I follow the directions on a written note in my pocket to the exact part of the undercastle. I'm going to drag Pogs to the undercastle.
You do that, and I will begin drawing out her,
Miriam came too, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
We have to find her house.
Yeah.
Uncover.
I'm just going to start with a long shot perception check to try to find someone who looks just like the woman I was hanging out with mere moments ago, 33.
You don't see anyone in that guise.
What? Maybe we should ask around.
You do have
should-
directions to her house.
We
Yeah.
should have a stakeout in her
Let's
house.
order
I
her
was
house.
I was just making that roll while you...
Yeah.
that.
Everything is drawn up. So,
Okay.
Given that you have good streetwise, right?
Hell yes.
Maybe we should ask around and see if anybody's seen her lately.
First, I'm going to investigate inside the house. I'm going to
Okay.
knock on the door.
that is the house, and you will enter. I should
It's a
probably...
very small house, isn't
I
it?
say, hello!
Well, it's a very small house, but you also have to keep in mind these are temporary conditions that are underground for when they're in shelter. You...
Hello! I say.
A voice beckons you from the back. Hello!
You know what? Maybe after we're done here, we can help them with their dragon problem.
Excuse
One
me,
thing
I'm,
Killing a few dragons.
I'm looking for a court wizard named Miss Talia.
Yes, hello. What is it? I've
Hi,
paid my taxes for the month.
Yep, that's me. I'm that guy. Also, we know who you are, and we're getting you out of the city where your kind are not welcome.
Oh, hell. Again. What is... Ah!
Oh
You.
my god.
Ah, it's new Dante. What?
It's Dante.
This is this Alfonso de Tambor? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yes.
What,
Oh,
really?
hey.
Hello.
Well, I didn't want to use the Billy Idol pog again.
How about that? That's a good pog, though.
Well, I
Alright.
wouldn't know this since I wasn't there.
This is what he looked like last week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the same face that we saw.
Yeah.
Well, it is. It just has a nice snappier haircut.
Yeah.
Wait a
does,
minute.
does he look the same or not? I guess this is important because that was
Yeah.
the first time I ever saw him.
You
Yeah.
see similar details. Obviously, he has bits he sticks to with a shape, but the garb is entirely different.
Well, people
haven't-
change clothes.
Haven't we seen you before?
Yes, we met in Bonerton. Your friends have been looking for me. Blah, 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 blah. What is it?
Detambor.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I was there for that part.
Yeah, you taunted us after we killed the dragon.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
So, yeah.
particularly want to fight with you. What is it?
Well, we don't want to fight you either. Actually, we're pretty sympathetic with what you're trying to do, getting the folks out of town. Out of the chaos and into town. This is just the wrong town, as I'm sure you know. The heat's on.
Gimnap owns the right town.
I do.
So let me get this straight. You're offering to help me smuggle my people out of here into the city you run.
Yes.
That's actually an excellent deal. What do I do?
Do you have any sort of do you know where to find all your folks so they know what's up?
I would be able to signal them carefully. We have our ways.
Okay, I'm gonna scrawl a note to Flat Top from the Boner Baron, give Nef Boneson the first, and tell him that these people are in dire straits, and they are to get the same deal that I offered the Flower people with their low-cost home loans.
What?
Yep,
I don't remember. What?
You don't remember,
I remember
that?
that.
It was a brief thing. So
it was a very
Flower
brief thing.
people.
yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
Hold
that
up.
happens.
Are you talking about me? Because that's my last name.
No. These two harassed you
Oh,
on an
yeah.
elephant. Yeah. Those guys.
The Amazy Daisies.
Yeah. All right.
Amazy Daisy and Crazy Daisy.
Then I will... How long do I have? I can go about this slower with a little more time, but if it's an evacuation, I can take care of that.
I want to evacuate.
Yeah, evacuation might be.
There is a wizard who
is-
does not like any of you very much because he is mean.
And is
And-
prone to kill on sight.
Yeah,
And
we've
is-
seen him kill on sight.
He's also got an incredibly high place in the city government, so
Mm-hmm.
he has
You've
the
probably
king's.
heard of him. His
He
name is
also has
Malcolm.
an incredibly high to hit.
Ask
Yeah.
about
Traps.
I was
Are
getting
you-
to that.
Are you aware of the traps that have been set around the city?
The ones hunting us? Yes.
Hunting you. We're talking about one hunting guards up on the walls.
No, those are meant to try and kill my men. A few of them are working for the guard.
Aha. Well, yeah, this wizard we just mentioned is looking worse by the hour, let me tell you.
Ask him if he kills people to replace them with changelings.
I'm gonna roll insight just to make sure he's not bluffing at me. Natural
Oh,
35 insight.
If he's bluffing, he is a liar well beyond whatever you have encountered.
Now you're lovers.
And I've encountered myself, so therefore...
God, Gimnaf.
Gimnap, when did you learn so much from Kensington?
Look at that smile. He's
You
learned
shouldn't
a
trust
lesson
him,
from
Gimnaf. He's been lying for like 10,000 years or something.
He's been lying
You
to
didn't
people
even
saying
remember
he's
who he
dead.
was.
You just made that up.
You invented him and you didn't know him.
So, yeah.
What? No, I read about him in a book.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
original story was that. Then you guys,
Yeah.
Then
telephoned the name over
This
3
is sort
weeks.
of coming back to me a little.
Then
I
you
look-
spun him into Lord Kukaracha.
Lord Kugaracha is someone completely different.
No,
He
he's
is
not.
preparing his armies to battle us.